Hey folks, welcome to week 13 and 14. And as promised, this is going to be a whole other way of thinking about things. No more hardcore biology, no more hardcore science, onto hardcore philosophy and ethics and regulations. But I think you'll find it enjoyable. This is another one of those 2-week type modules. We'll have one discussion midweek to keep you kind of moving along, and but both quizzes, it's hard to like pull out the information. So both quizzes are at the end of the second week on the 22nd, I believe it is. So that's the module. It's there are lots and lots of podcast recordings, but only 22 slides and not a ton of videos. There's just a lot of thinking and working your way through some ethical and regulation issues. So it's a totally different type of aspect of biotech. So I hope you enjoy that. So that's one thing. Second thing, um, there's going to be an assignment that's a cover letter where you need to hunt for a real job and then write a cover letter either as you are now or as you imagine yourself to be, and present that for a counselor here named Maria Escobar. She will give you great feedback, better than I could. So that's going to be due the last day of November. I extended the deadline by a week from your schedule. But start looking at job postings now. Information about jobs is at the end of the lecture guide. Information about what is a cover letter, if you don't know, it's also at the end of a lecture guide. And there's an assignment that goes along with this. You're not just sending a cover letter, but also some responses that let us know that you've actually researched a job and thought about questions you have. And then that's actually going to help you form the cover letter anyway. So it's not really extra work, it's just to help you along. So be thinking about that, and I want you to tell me the job you're applying for middle of next week, so the Wednesday of the second week of this module. So that was the second thing. Third thing, what was it? Oh, this module covers quite a bit discussing this company called 23andMe. And the first time I ran the class, many years, 23andMe had this full range of services, which you'll learn about. And then a couple of years ago, boom, FDA, our regulatory agency, said, no, you can't do those services, 23andMe. And so the lecture is arranged to respond to that. And that's where it is right now, because goodness, if it was a month ago, time is flying fast for me. But really, really recently, the FDA has now approved some of the products from 23andMe, and there hasn't been time for me to like work out how to roll that into the lecture as well. But do know that this will be the third version of what's going on with that company, but it has to do with exactly the topic we're talking about, ethics and how should we regulate biotech technology. So it's a perfect example and also a frustrating one for an online teacher. So this would be something easy for me to handle in an in-person class. It's tricky when I have to like get it all into the online format. So just know that that's an active area of regulation, and that's exactly why we have to think about, well, what do we think? Because you might have some input someday. All right, I'm rambling. That's enough of my video message. Sorry I'm not posting this all till Wednesday. I got off track. So don't you get off track like me. Make sure you start the module right away. Get in on that discussion and also start researching potential biotech jobs. Even if you don't plan on having one, you got to pretend to apply to one for this assignment, okay? Have a great week, and I'll get some more updates to you next Monday. Bye-bye.